Hi. Every day I like to remind you that it's so imperative that you do two things. One is that you actually physically exercise, move the body, muscles, and get a deep breath to oxygenate the brain, as well as do some brain exercises. And I want to remind you also that what you really believe is what the brain will create as far as has to do with the chemical inside of your body. So remind yourself to do your affirmations today, to say how brilliant you are and your ability to accomplish those things that are most important with you. So, as always, today my brain exercise is that we're going to be working on this sheet here. This is a level 2 exercise. And so I'm going to show you a variety of things that you can do in order to accomplish this. We always normally turn our paper this way as we're creating these exercises. And we start off by putting a star or a circle in the center, and we sit up straight. We have our feet flat on the floor so that we can get ready to stimulate the left and the right hemispheres of the brain. I am going to bend down my screen so that you'll be able to see what I'm doing with my hands. And then also you'll be able to join me and to mimic what I'm doing. So once again, I'm using the sheet. My board is the long way horizontally. And I'm just going to start with the number 1. And it almost is like a part of an L. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's what the first part of this exercise. I'm on number 2 now. And yours don't have to be this large. You can be a little smaller, but not too small, because I don't want your hand to become fatigued. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. And in a minute, I'm going to turn the board around so you can see what I'm creating. This next one is almost like a cursive letter F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I am going to put the screen up so you can get a closer look of what I've created thus far. All right. So these are just independent steps for the final motif that we're going to do with number 6. All right, just so that I have a little more space. And if you need to rewind this and go back and look at them, do so. All right, so now I'm on number 4. I'll bend the screen back down. Here we go. I'm going to do now the same almost letter F with a hook on it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very relaxing once you get comfortable with it. Now I'm going to do number 5. And so I will make the same symbol, but this time close it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close it up. I could have come in closer to that, but I did want you to see that process. All right, so the final part to this exercise here, so this is what I've done so far. So the final part is to connect them all together, because we're going to cross the midline of our bodies, which hence stimulates the left and the right hemisphere of the brain. And that's what you want to have, that level of communication. I'm going to bend the screen down again so that you can see the number 6, which is the final stage in this exercise. 1, 2, 3, over. 1, 2, 3, over. 1, 2, 3, over. Once you get comfortable, you'll switch with your non-dominant hand and you can go over it again the same way. You can also go backwards, and then you can add to that also counting by 3s, by 4s, by 6s, just to stimulate the mind at another level. I want you to try this. Let me know what your thoughts are. It's going to settle you down, calm your mind, and get you ready for action for the day. I thank God for you. I believe in you. Keep going.